Which is more damaging? Ghosting the person or letting them know, hey, listen, you just not what I'm looking for right now?
Letting them know. You really done. Like, really. Man said right now, hey, come on, listen, I just, we've been dating, that's our 4th date, I'm all in with you. She's like, hey, listen, don't even, like, come on, Clarence is my friend. Okay, if you don't like she get a way out.
Right. If you don't like it, like listen, we just our first date, you already kind
of like. A man has never.
I can't help that.
That's none of your business, like she said.
I can't help that. I mean, I advocate for yourself, man, because I know I advocate for me. And if it's something that I don't like or something that I want to get out of.
So let's get back to the original question. Let's start running from it. I start wanting commitment from a man when
I
fill in the blank.
When my time is more invested and my heart is more
invested. That's my point. It gives her a way out.
Okay.
If she likes you, okay, no. If she likes you, she can say, yeah, this is why I'm spending because I'm putting some time in.
I would right. It's okay. And you know what a man usually do when he want out? He goes. He don't get no explanation. He gone.
No.
So that don't happen.
It has happened.
I seen it in the comments. I seen it in the comments. So that happens more versus women saying, hey, see, look.
Jeff, you crazy.
So, Pastor, you answered your own question and I answered it also. Yes, women do have an out. But what is the out that men use?
Because, listen, hold on. Thank you for asking that question. Can I?
Go ahead.
I'll take the floor, please. Let me speak it to the mic.
Go ahead.
Right? Yeah, because he doesn't have an out, he decides to ghost. Because there isn't any way for a man to give clarity without getting his head bust, windows bust out.
Y'all operating out of stress, out of love. I would want somebody to tell me, listen, I'm sorry, your kid's too bad, or hey, what's going on?
Every woman says that after the fact. Y'all heard Kelly? You should have told me I wasn't. But he couldn't.
Right. Now, how many situations do you know where a man says, hey, you know what, I'm just not satisfied, or hey, what I see, I'm not, whatever the case is, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, hey, listen, you know what? Amicable split. Thank you so much for your time. Extend my hand. We split.
Got some crazy people who that
don't happen like that.
8 times out of 10 it won't. But I know with me, I can only talk about myself. And I have my spaz out. Of course, I have.
Listen,
I have grown.
Exactly. But the point is, 3 out of 4 times, what you said, 80% is greater than 3 out of 4. That he's gonna have a hard time trying to be able to explain, and so yeah, he gonna ghost. Why? Because if he told you something
that's not okay. Just like Pastor Dozier said, a woman got an out. That ain't okay for having outs instead of facing up. But men do it too, and we don't like how men do it. Men do it by ghosting. So how y'all do it? How y'all do it?
So here's the thing.
Pastor Dozier, can you answer that, Pastor Dozier?
Hold on. Before you
it doesn't make it okay.
Class is talking here. I just want to see you
now. If y'all see my new,
well, let's put a pin on that. We're gonna stick that on the wall.
Hold on,
we coming back.
If you see my new YouTube intro, right, for everybody that's on YouTube, it starts by asking Pastor Dozier, what's more damaging? Ghosting a person or telling them, hey, you're not what I'm looking for, what you say, letting them know.
Letting them know.
Is more damaging.
To you, ghosting me is making me check.
That's more damaging to you?
Yeah, to me, to a woman, and please y'all chime in, to a woman, what ghosting is we are already thinkers. We already plan stuff out. We already got our mind going 1,000 miles. And okay, I'm texting this person. They ain't text me back. Dang, what happened? What could have happened? Now you're checking yourself. Oh, am I this? Am I that? And it starts dealing with your psyche and things like that. Instead of somebody being straight up, listen here, hey, this didn't work out because you got one too many kids, or hey, I don't like your drive, or whatever. I would rather somebody tell me what's up and go on about their business, or me thinking, okay, what's going on?
So here's the problem. If that's true, no man on earth believes you. That's why I did not.
I don't care. I'm just saying what I want.
Right.
You ghost me.
Right. What I'm saying is that
you ain't gonna like me.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that the reason why no man doesn't do it and no man believes you is because no, it's not. The dealing with it ain't the issue. He already through. See what I'm saying? He already he gone.
So that's okay.
It's never okay. It's not okay because here's the problem. Here's his biggest problem. The man's biggest problem. I've been saying this for years. Men's biggest problem is we stay silent too long. See, we don't have those demands in the first date. That's what I'm saying. We don't have disclaimers. We don't do this. Most men are riding because out of respect for the woman, he gonna honor her. And if she into him, he gonna do it. Most men have never told a girl, the reason why I really left you alone is because you're literally horrible looking. You're not anything like your picture.
Right.
Man,
But
that's why they get in.
That's okay.
That's why they get into toxic relationships. That's why they stay with a baby mama.
Hold on,
That's
Pastor.
why, man.
Now,
Tell me, because we act, because hey, you
but
like
here's
it,
the thing.
somebody else do too.
Hold up, Dominique, because I don't like the way that you just trying to make a point on, okay, well, who's right or wrong because the man ghosted. Is that right? Is that supposed to be right? That ain't right. But like, as if a woman won't label a man unfit to date because, oh, well, look how he dressed, or hey, his money ain't right.
But she let him know.
So the point is, hold on,
Wrong is wrong. Ghosting is
so
wrong.
what I'm saying,
Being
but
rude
you
and
trying to
hurting
stand on a
someone is
foundation that as it seems as if we are only at fault as men
I didn't
behind
say
something
that.
that we do that's wrong, that's faulty. When did you say that?
Accountability is due to every adult. Every adult should have accountability.
Every adult male, right? Continue.
No, every person. See,
You like Jello though. You
No,
like every time it's like, okay, it's time to say.
I said this before. Anything I say, and this is just me going back to my parenting. Anything I say to my child, I expect them to do because I do. Even if in my dating, if I'm talking to someone and it's some things that I express and you don't like, tell me what you don't like. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to I can only be the only person that's vocal or talk about whatever things that upset me. The other person should be able to do that. So it's not a woman rules everything. Mm-hmm. No, it should be a balance. Everyone should be able to express themselves.
But I think that at the same time, for the woman that I know, as far as Dominique, I don't see how in one moment you could be like so bodyguard, hard, gangster, whatever, like, let me know. And I do my thing and it's whatever. If I see something I don't like, you carry that energy. But at the same time, it's like, hey, you know what? Like, I just feel like, let me know, like, just be honest with me and just shoot, don't just ghost me. Right. Yes, but at the same time, when it comes to, because I feel like, listen, Dominique, for you as an individual, mm-hmm. you are a control freak. You like to, as a Leo woman, right? You like to be in that power seat. You like to be in that power position. So I like to be able to call the shot and decipher what's going to happen. And depending on my time, depending on my situation, let me see. Let me get my kid. Okay, now that I'm ready, now I can decide that you can have my time.
And what you're saying is true. Right? But most women that has, I'm be honest with you, most single mothers that's been doing their thing, providing for the kids themselves, they do so much on their own to not be. They are the head of their own home. They are the manager of their families, their children's future. So that part of women is common across the board. When she kind of, I don't want to say got stuck, but ultimately had to take on the manager's role for her world, that's kind of common. My issue is not the control. I can take the control because if the guy good enough, he right, man. He can take some of that. Mm-hmm. He can take that control out of you. My problem is
take it out.
Oh yeah, he can take it.
See the verbiage.
The problem is all these false. It's something. But Clarence's question, the question is good because it's not common across the board. The reason why I want to go back to the question because every black woman, even on this live, even on YouTube, every black woman doesn't agree. This is why it causes confusion for the man. So if every man, like right now, every man across the board, I ain't even got to know if he could be in another state. We could all get together at one table, never met each other before. We say, hey man, what's kind of expected of us from women? Man, kind of probably what be respectful. She don't want nobody, disrespecting her, calling out her name, being a provider. Something pop off, she looking at you to fight for, like this protector. Like these are some basic things that I can find a black man in Wyoming. We sit at the table, I ain't never met him, we can do it. But women, when it comes to expectations for them, and it comes to a certain level of what they're looking for, commitment from a man, it's all different. So I'm gonna throw a couple questions out here for you. You can tell me. So when you kiss a man for the first time, does that mean something, or kissing means nothing to a woman?
That means something, yes.
So that means I can expect something now. I don't put my mouth on your mouth. Because some women look at it different. Some women like, hey, it was just a little kiss.
Like, don't it?
Yeah, that is something to me, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's a little expectation comes after the kiss. Because I want to kiss you. If I kiss you, that's
ain't kissing nobody else. Yeah.
So that means it's supposed to be. So even if we say it's exclusive, kiss supposed to mean that.
I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, just
like I don't kiss you now. You gonna say like now? You know me.
Like now, some expectations don't come with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. So before the kiss is one though.
No,
not necessarily intimacy, just a kiss.
Place of reference. That's what I asked. What's the first place of reference?
my place of reference wouldn't be kiss because I don't go around kissing everybody, but it would be more of my exchange. That's when the expectations kind of get a little heavy.
What about he came to the house?
Yeah.
He ain't stayed. He just came by.
Right.
That means something because he know where you live.
Kids,
That means a lot.
Is that like before the kisses, after kiss? I'm trying to get some
Usually
ground
the
here.
house is after the kiss. Yeah.
So you don't kiss on first date?
No.
I'm asking these questions. No, I dare you.
I don't know your mouth, man. I got
If he pays for 2 or 3 first date, is there a certain level of come on? I don't let you pay for 2 days. Like,
date 2, a kiss is coming from you. Like, no. I do that. It's not a date type of thing. It's more of a what I feel comfortable with and the chemistry. Because you can go 6 dates and there's no intimacy.
Everything you saying is kind of just goes kind of depends on what I feel
Yeah,
comfortable. That's your way out. I'm saying for the guy, you saying the moment I let you put your mouth on me, we together, right?
It's
that's
strict.
my expectation.
I know what men go to
So
those. Hey,
where's the man's expectation?
Oh,
For you, it's the drink. For you, it's the
yeah. Because to me, if we going out to we just going to get a little bite, we'll get a little quick sandwich, $10, then we cool. See, we stop. No, I'm saying because it ain't no big deal. But don't want steak from me.
I don't even know.
Real. Like
steak
you want.
but that's your
steak
expectation.
mean.
Do you tell them that? Well, I mean,
no question about it. Steak means I'm walking in saying, "This little lady, get me a little baby." We together.
Okay.
Steak
means relationship.
Steak means when we get up out of here. Why you know him from somewhere?
That
is steak.
Toxically.
Listen, that's steak. That's steak. Listen, that's my explanation. We together. This commitment.
Okay.
All eyes on me in here. But it's steak.
That works for you.
Nah,
That doesn't
we're
work.
Applebee's. Karaoke night, $2.25. We kicking it. I don't want no open disrespect. You might know him, but he can't stop at the table like, hey, it can't be none of that.
Now that has been an issue for me because I can't. What?
I'm just trying to tell you. All I'm
So
saying.
you'll flip the table if you were eating steak and somebody.
He be talking. I be like, so I'm getting all like, so what we doing, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm leaning on her. I'm giving her a look. You ain't gonna say who I am?
Ladies do not live in fear.
Now here's the problem. Double standard again.
Right.
Let a woman come up and the guy, and the woman start doing this.
There's an
like you're not gonna say nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting you to say, "Here's my." He got to acknowledge you.
Right.
That's right.
And you saying for me, he's like, well, he's supposed to be sitting here like.
No, that's respect anybody. That's.
So I'm just saying back to the
But
question.
steak dinner is that's locking down everything.
I told you
that
to deal with
doesn't.
that. Told you to deal with. So here's the thing, right? I remember when we was talking. It was me, you, Stephanie Wynn, and also Jason, right? Now he made mention of a scenario where when you single and you dating as a man, you come in and you trying to garner a woman's attention. A lot of the times. There is a commitment for a man to commit to be flexible. He needs to be open to be able to fit into your world, into your schedule. He made mention, he said, hey, listen, and ladies, if I'm wrong, let me know. But he was saying basically that when a man is coming into a woman's life, he needs to be able to be open enough to hear and be okay with, not tonight, I got this going on. Okay, it's not, my schedule kind of tight. Are you still going to be open to be flexible enough to wait to when I'm free? I believe that that's a commitment that a woman will like, hey, listen, well, I got things going on. I need a man to be able to understand that I got a lot going on, and he need to be all right with that. Like, I just need a man that be able to understand, like, I'm in school, I got kids, I got things going on. I can't just drop everything for him, especially if I don't know it's going to work out, or whatever the case is. So, again, in my opinion, based upon that conversation, I recognize there's a commitment instantly for a woman to say, "Hey, man, you need to be flexible. You got to be open to know when I'm free and when I'm not, and be okay with it." Am I wrong in that? Because that's my assessment. It's an expectation and commitment.
You're not wrong, because those are some of the same things, but I think we should be a bit more tolerant, especially while we're dating. Mm-hmm. Because, like I said, with me, the more time that is exchanged, the more time that is exchanged, I would want more of a commitment, because one, if I'm interchanging you into my life, that means you're going to be a constant. And if you're going to be constant, I would want a commitment, because if there is no commitment, you can leave and then my life has changed again. So, but that's the same thing with a man too.
Right, because it's about commitment.
No, it's not. Because if a man doesn't have time, the woman immediately say, you know what, like, listen, you know, it's just not gonna work out. But she expects for him to at least be able to just say, hey, listen, hey, I still have some interest. I'm not saying I don't like you. It's just I got things going on. But he can't, because when he doesn't give her his time, it's all of a sudden like, hey, a man gonna be where he want to be. If he really wants you, he'll make time. So that means that he clearly is not really all that interested in you. If he's seen to not be able to make some time for you, girl.
That's
but yet you
intolerant.
can, like Pastor Dozier say, you got that out. Understand me. Understand I got kids. Understand I got a life. Understand
you don't have
I'm interchanging you into my world, but you ain't got no. Apparently, it's just a one-way exchange.
Relationships are ebbs and flows. If it's just one way, then the woman gonna be happy all the time, and the man gonna be miserable, or the other way around. And that's not healthy balance for me. But that's usually what happens if someone is coming into your life and you don't, and they're spending a lot of time. Wouldn't you want to know where you stand with that person? Hey, yeah, you coming over often. We doing a lot more stuff together. Oh, but we just friends.
Right, but I think where you going off the road is the fact the topic we talk about is that instant commitment, to which I think that you did just admit to say that even with it being that part of having an open schedule, or at least being open to fit into her schedule, that is a commitment that women they would validate a man as a good man if he's able to. You know, he just seemed to be so patient with me, girl. Like, I got a lot going on when he met. Like, I was just going through something.
That's a good thing for a woman who has a lot going on. If someone says, hey, I'm going to...
You got a lot going on.
I know. And a person who stick it out through all that, it's greatly rewarded.
Right. But if he's not able, does that mean that now he's no longer labeled that great guy? Because he just...
Not labeled a great guy.
He can't put up with
I wouldn't take the greatness away from him. He just is not someone who would work in what I have going on.
So, I'll listen. First of all, ladies, just hear Dominique clearly, and I already know. I knew this answer before we started. The answer is yes. The women want instant commitment.
Appreciate you, Jeff.
They want commitment off the rip, even if it's through their expectation, even if it's through their unsaid level of respect, the way they want you to honor their timing. That's all instant. That's all instant. No, you're not wrong. I like men who are busy and have an independent lifestyle, who are working. That sounds good.
Appreciate you. We don't believe you though, but yeah, go ahead.
No, because
so
she is
back her up there, because I don't believe her.
No, because now that's how they got me last time. This guy had a whole bunch of time for me, and I ended up getting babies. But but no, too much time on your hand. Of course, right. Too much time is a double workshop. Like, you didn't have a life before you met me. Like, are you giving up everything just to date me? I wouldn't want you to do that.
Is it a double standard though? Would you say one like I made a clear example of the label, the title a man get? Well, he gonna be where he want to be. It ain't where I want to be. And also the point of, well, if he's really interested in you, he gonna make time. Yes. Now you're saying, hey, I want a man, got your own things going on, as if you still don't have that expectation of some semblance of a commitment to committing to, hey, well, are you making time for me?
So just to solidify, yes, I agree. Yes, women do want a form of commitment when we are dating.
Instant or no?
Instant.
Early on.
Early, yes, not instant.
Okay.
See, but before the man.
What?
I'm just asking the question.
Does she want that commitment before the man should want a commitment?
Usually, yes.
Absolutely. And again,
she took the long way home.
No, I ain't take the long way home. No, because it actually have worked the opposite with me, because I'm cooling right now.
Right. Yeah. So YouTube, Facebook, as we done broke it down, we done broke this down to a bolus, the baby food. We had to mush it down to get to the prize at the bottom of this, which is the answer.
Not that cut and simple, but
man, we understand, man. Guess what? Hey, don't put your mouth on them. Don't go in for that kiss unless y'all plan on being together.
Ladies, don't order no steak if you ain't off the market. Okay, if you want to stay on the market, you better order a chicken.
So here's the thing. I wasn't trying to say this whole thing that a man shouldn't treat a woman to a good time, take her out, or be open to try to make it work. But I think what women don't recognize is how this affects how a man date. Like, if
he gotta be financially set,
right?
His budget gotta be right. His time gotta be open. Because if he starts saying, "I'm just kind of jammed up,"
it ain't that well, I'm not saying everything is gonna be perfect, because then we all will be happy. No, that's what I mean when we find a niche and it's like, oh, okay, I like what we got going on. I want a little bit more of your time. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, well then we got more time together, so it's just me and you, or am I okay to go on other dates or whatever? We have that conversation.
Right.
So yeah,
you say that's the way out to a woman. So I mean, I just want to know, so I go on a date, like, right?
Don't that leave that open for everybody else?
No, it don't.
That's saying they hate. We both eligible right now.
I told you from the very beginning. 5 minutes in.
Man is saying, "Hey, okay, we cool. I'm cool with that."
Now watch this. 5 minutes in, I said, "Hey, listen, so I'm gonna let you know. I'm just making sure." Because I had some dates planned, but we here together now. But I had one more planned tomorrow. I said it's all good. And you packing up.
I'm sipping water. I ain't got
you packing up. Like, no, we dated because guess what? I didn't know that you was gonna call me back. Didn't know you was gonna get back with me.
And I say that's
but you did get back with me, so we're here tonight. But I did have something else.
I enjoyed the time with you. You know, when the time, opportunity presents itself.
But I mean, you not. I just don't. I want to not keep my word because I did tell her tomorrow.
Man, go do your thing. We Gucci over here. Go do your thing. Enjoy yourself.
I'm not dating. I'm just saying I just want to make sure I check. And
Sir,
I'm saying this off real.
Wherever you know what? It's a little.
How you talking to me? You always been nasty to the man. I'm just mad.
I'm trying to be as nonchalant as possible. It's okay. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to make it out the restaurant alive. You know?
Man, this man, my stomach hurt. Oh my God, I did crunches today too. I'm just trying to see because I got no one more day.
I honestly have never had somebody be honest like that with me. I don't even know how I would naturally react. I'd probably be like, dude, why you telling me that? I don't care. And
you salty. You little mad. You might not be big mad.
I wouldn't want to know that because it probably would be like, is he trying to gaslight me? Do he want me like, you supposed to? Because I promise you I'd do the opposite. I'd be like, dog, I got another one too.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, we both gonna be mad.
But I'm saying, but you said you already assume sometimes you meet somebody. Listen, you already meet somebody, you assume, hey, they might be into somebody else, which is okay. I'm just saying, hey, if a guy openly says, hey, listen, I didn't know you were gonna call me back. Cause we back what we really talking about your schedules and this. So your schedule permitted you to have time. I would definitely want to meet you, and I want to have an opportunity. But I did already have somebody for tomorrow. But I just want to make sure.
Sir.
Hey.
I might just start roasting because I ain't never been in no situation like that because I
But
feel like you're trying me.
Listen, but what we have is great. I gave it my word. It's like I gave you my word. I'm here tonight, and you got all my time. I just want to just be honest with you that hey,
you're not
I was trying to find I'm a single man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little hungry. Since we keeping it 100, I was a little hungry. I wasn't sure that we would make it this far.
See, I've been in a situation like this where it have been that way. I mean, when I first met my wife, I was the same way. She was like, why that girl come to this church? I was like, being real, she kind of brought me. I rolled with her. Yeah.
My God.
Just meeting her.
Oh,
right? I'm meeting her. Then that's this
I
like
wish
that.
you would. First, second date, and a woman. Man, if you.
No, we met at a central location. What I'm saying is that I didn't know I was gonna meet her like that.
Wait.
And I didn't know that we were even gonna hit it off.
Listen, it's beef all in the air.
You see what I'm saying?
So
it's a commitment though. It's a commitment was I can tell
to the date.
She was expecting like in the date like it's supposed to be all me.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Not that you have an outside lifestyle. When you're here, all me. It's a commitment.
Yes.
Pretty
that's how I do. If we're on a date,
go ahead.
That's all I was asking for.
When you're on a date, finish up.
If I am on a date,
Sir.
if I'm on a date, it is an exchange of time between me and another person.
And yes,
I expect
a lot of your attention, not just your time.
No, because it could be an
Hold on, let me
interactive
finish,
thing.
let me finish.
I
Let's go
expect
ahead,
you to respect me.
Okay.
I expect you to be honest to a certain extent. I don't need to know deep. I mean, this first date. Now, you tell me too much, I can't handle all of that, and I might just.
But we not. The emphasis isn't so much the first date.
No,
It's
just
right off the bat.
I mean, tell me if I'm asking too many questions, or tell me if, hey, Dominic, you're moving a little too fast.
You said that won't change the whole day.
Now, if a guy came to me and was like, listen, I'm looking for a wife.
I mean, this like your 6th question tonight. Like, can we ease up and just eat a little bit and just like
My food getting cold. Let me answer all these questions.
I'm not that person. Like I said, I'm usually the listening person. And then after 3rd, 4th date, I won't shut up. So I listen more.
Cool.
So
we're gonna have to put a little wrap to this one right now.
I already knew this answer, y'all. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whoever. The answer is yes. Women want instant commitment. Literally yes. And if you listen to this video clearly, you hear all those yeses and instants.
Right.
And
I will say it will probably take you just as long, if not longer, to get to. Okay, you all right. You right.
Yeah, she'll tell you date 3 or 4. I did expect you. When I first looked at you, I was expecting you to have a clean, clothes shirt. I don't like men with clothes. Like she'll tell you after the fact.
Yeah, because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
But tell me.
I already you tell me.
No, that's cosmetic. You talking about cosmetic stuff.
Boy,
but no, because sometimes I be ready to throw somebody away, and they'll be like, you know what, I think I can work with that. Usually I end up throwing them away again, but I can usually work with it. I'm being funny.
Listen.
But no, I do. Women do have expectations. Women do want commitment. So what?
And that's all we were saying.
So what?
But the way I phrased the question, it almost became offensive to some women right off the bat before really thinking about it and really can say, you know what, I can accept that I do. It's a first, it's about. Why we got to scrap right off real?
Because women want to be understood. Women don't want to be labeled. You put commitment. Those are bold words. Commitment.
But Dominique, if I understand you correctly, then the answer was yes.
Yes.
So then why
don't do that.
So no, I'm not. I'm trying to
Don't
put it
do
in
that.
a way as kind. I'm packaging. I'm putting it in bubble packing and everything.
Yeah,
but I'm saying,
right.
If the answer is yes, why are we scrapping?
Because the
scrapping
bottom line
because I
is.
want you to understand why this
But
is
I think I do.
So women can, so my thing is, y'all make it seem like women can't express themselves.
No, nobody said that.
Where is this
No,
coming
I just
from?
wanted to
It's a
say
whole nother conversation.